doing robotics. They also fly drones out in the football field. Our math team, we do have AP Calculus and AP Statistics. Lots of advanced math courses, lots of hands-on projects. And some student testimonials and where they're at now. And I think at the end we have a virtual tour of the school, but I'll go ahead and just put the link in the chat if you want to view that. And some websites that you can look through as well. And that is it.
Great. Thank you, Ms. Calderon.
Thank you.
All right, we have Countryside High School, the ISTEM program, Assistant Principal Brad Bernstein.
Hi there. Here I am. So I'm actually at my school's JV football game, so please mind me in my car as I charge my battery with my phone. So ISTEM program, we have our Discovery Night taking place on Wednesday, November 3rd. Once again, Wednesday, November 3rd is our Discovery Night. If you navigate to our school website, everything is up to date on our website. There's links to our STEM program. The first picture that would actually pop up on the on the website is the Discovery Night flyer that I sent to every middle school. And so some of you might have received it already. But it is on our website with all the details about our shadowing days. They take place every Wednesday starting in November. So we have 2 in November, 2 in December, and 2 in January. They're extremely popular, so I definitely would contact me to schedule them. My information is on the sheet as well. In regards to our ISTEM program, we have 7 different pathways that your student can choose. Similar to Lakewood, it all starts with DIT. So if you're taking DIT right now, if your student is taking DIT right now, that's great. They could start on one of our 7 different strands. If not, they can take DIT on Pinellas Virtual School, either now or over the summertime. Or the final option would be to take DIT with us in 9th grade and then start their ISTEM track in 10th grade. So it's totally up to your student what they want to do. We have 7 different pathways. One of those pathways is biotechnology. So we actually are very fortunate. We have one of the only science labs, biotech labs in the entire state of Florida at our school. So we have real equipment, probably well over $100,000 worth of equipment in our biotech lab. So we have a biotech program. If your child is interested in maybe in the nursing or medical field or learning, as I say, the science behind the science, that's definitely a very popular program for our students. We have a cybersecurity program. The cybersecurity field is huge, so much that USF just started a bachelor's degree about 2 or 3 years ago in cybersecurity. It's a huge field. My advisory board members that we have for the ISTEM program, I get many people in the cyber field, and it's a very deficit field. It's about 40,000 jobs, and just the state of Florida alone that cyber is not able to fill right now. So cybersecurity is a huge and growing program. We have a program called CSIT, which stands for Computer Systems and Information Technology. So if your child's interested in hardware, software, networking, kind of the ins and outs of computers, operating systems, how they run, how they function. We also have drones through that program as well that students can earn an industry certification at. So if you ever come out to any of our football games, you see the drones flying. Those are our CSIT students flying drones to help out with our football program, but also gives them some great experience flying drones. And as you know, drones are used in real estate. They're used in Amazon's using drones these days, and obviously military. So there's lots of different avenues that drones are used for. We have a program for digital design, which basically deals with the Adobe suite of courses. So in year 1, it's Photoshop. Year 2 is InDesign, Premiere Pro, those types of programs. That is one of our most popular programs based upon student number of requests taking that course. We have an engineering program that we're kind of morphing. We're changing. We're in the process of transitioning our engineering program to more of a construction, materials, and processes-based engineering type of program. So we're in the process of changing that. We have a program for game and simulation. That is our most popular based upon student requests. So it's kind of the coding behind the scenes of how games are operate. Our students will build their own video games by using code and different languages to use it. Once again, that's our most popular program that we're using. And then we have a new program that we just started this year based upon our advisory board members and our students and teachers and other feedback from the community. We phased out our web design program and we phased in a web application development and programming strand. So basically what that is, it deals with coding, programming, HTML, CSS, Python, those different code languages. So we started that this year and it's picked up some great esteem. So we're full steam ahead with that program as well. So we have 7 different programs your student can choose from. They must pick one ISTEM program. Yes, they can choose multiple. And within all of our programs, we offer various, not just one, but various industry certifications that your child can leave ready to be college ready, and have a nice transcript built for when they apply to colleges or go right into the workforce without having to get college debt. So that's the gist of the iSTEM program in a few minutes. Once again, navigate to our website. All the information's on there. We have our shadowing days up and publicized, and so they are getting full. So please make sure that you reach out to myself. My name is Brad Bernstein, and I can help you out with scheduling a shadowing day. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Bernstein.
Thank you.
All right, let's get on to Tarpon Springs High School Leadership Conservatory for the Arts. Ms. Shan.
All right, we're going to try this one more time. So I'm going to share my screen. Can you all see that?
Yes, your screen's black, but we can see that you're up.
We rise every morning with the promise of a brighter day, waking our tired muscles and focusing our restless minds. The echoes of the leaders before us ring throughout our halls. Sounds and sights of great performers are embedded within these walls. This is our sanctuary, a place where performers are made, where we rise up to every challenge, learn from every fall, step out of our comfort zone, because the only comfort we know is filled with sweat and the scent of achievement. So today, like every other, we press on, pushing the limits, so that we can find what it means to be a true performer. We'll let you in on a little secret. We can never reach our true potential. So that's it? We're done? Never. What may be our limit today will be our starting point for tomorrow. We crescendo through life so that we can keep pushing where our true potential is. And when our body needs rest, we service the mind, the engine that helps us outperform, outplay, and lead others. Innovation gives us that. Vision, it charts a course for our future. It's not about chasing dreams or some imaginary sense of control. The only control we really have is how hard we try to learn, to persevere, and to succeed. You are your greatest obstacle, and only you can overcome it. Carpe diem. The goal is not to only see the day, but to win the day. True performers are just as competitive in the classroom as they are in the performance arena. They're not just competing with their peers or opponents, but with themselves, so they can be better than they were yesterday. Leadership is service. True performers put their whole heart into everything they do. They make sure that not only they succeed, but that their team does too. They realize that helping others makes them even stronger. When the difference between good and great comes down to the smallest detail, an unwavering focus, or the endless endurance, well, that's what we're all about. That's why we rise every morning, knowing there are no limits to greatness. Limits are for speed signs, not leaders, not champions, not us. We are scholars. We are performers. We are leaders. We are the Tarpon Springs Leadership Conservatory for the Arts.
All right, thank you.
Great. Thank you, Ms. Shan. All right, Gibbs High School, Pinellas County Center for the Arts. Matthew Clear, Director of Choral Activities. Take it away.
Good evening. Great to be with you tonight, and I would love to share my screen if at all possible.
Did you get presenter rights, Matthew?
I did, and it's thinking about it. Well, it seems to not want to work on my end, so I'll just go ahead and give a brief presentation. My name is Matthew Clear. I'm the choir director at PCCA at Gibbs High School. And our program is a wonderful program for the arts that focuses on the individual musician and make sure that our students are learning their instrument or their craft as best as possible each and every day. One example of that is that our students receive private lessons on their primary instrument or course of study every single week. So for instance, if I'm playing trombone, I take trombone lessons every week with Mr. Von Schaik, who is the trombone player for the Florida Orchestra. And likewise, whenever I have a voice lesson, I'm studying with a teacher who, sings with with Opera Tampa, or who has a private voice studio in the local area. So we focus on those individual musicianship skills or those individual artistic skills so that it makes the whole of our program better. We have visual art studies, we have musical theater and performance theater, all kinds of different tracks that students can study and take those lessons and really develop and hone those skills. We also focus a lot on our academic pursuits as well. We have a smorgasbord of different AP classes that we offer and different ways that students can succeed academically as well as in their arts study. In 2019, we had the second highest AP scores of all of the schools in Pinellas County. And so even though we're very artsy, we're also really focused on our academics. Last year, our valedictorian and salutatorian were both students in our magnet program, music majors, actually. So the arts are important to us. We really take our music making and our artistic endeavors seriously, but we also have a lot of fun, and we build community, and we work together to do those things. Our Discovery Night is coming up soon, and I would love to talk more with you in our breakout sessions in just a little bit, and hopefully show you some pictures and some more details about our program.
Great, thank you, Mr. Clear. All right, Clearwater High School CAICC International Business Program, Leslie Hopkins, Assistant Principal.
Good evening out there. Good to see everybody. We are privileged to be here just to share some information with you this evening about the CAKE program for short. It's the CAKE program, and it stands for Career Academy of International Culture and Commerce. And I think all of us, if I could put it out there, would agree that we definitely, the society we're living in now is a global and multicultural society. And I share that because our CAKE program is trying to make sure our students, once they go through the four-year program, have a broad-based understanding about what it means to operate and function in this global and multicultural society that we live in. So some of the things that we do is offer our students a blend. And when I say a blend, we're strong in offering a lot of business courses to our students, such as accounting, such as finance, things of that nature, and also technology. We're strong in technology. Students who come through the CAKE program, they go through 4 years of getting they'll get their bundle, and then they will also go on to research and learn about other platforms that are out there that are going to help them function in this international world that we are in. And then also we kind of focus on international studies, just to give them just a perspective or lens of what that means, just to learn of how things function and operate within our society from a global standpoint. So that's the blend: business courses, technology, international studies. Now, some of the things that CAKE program will function and operate in is getting outside of those four walls. We believe it's important for students to get outside of the textbooks and get outside of the four walls of the classroom and experience what things are like in this global and multicultural society. So what we do is we take them on field trips, some field trips that we've gone on traditionally. Last year, obviously, we were tucked in, so to speak, so not able to get outside and play. But for instance, we'll take them over to Universal Studios and the CNBC program sponsored by Marcus Lemonis, the leadership business program. They get exposed to that. We'll take them over to Disney. We'll do the behind scenes tour at Disney just to learn how Disney operates and functions. We're talking about a $1 billion corporation, so students get exposed to that. And then finally, the capstone trip would be taking the students to New York City. When we talk about global and multicultural society, no other place in New York City is that experience embraced. So the CAKE program, again, a blend. We focus in on business, international studies, and the technology. And the whole point is to get the students outside of that classroom and expose them to things that are going on from a global standpoint. And I'll just end right here. Who would have thought over in our own backyard over in Tampa, Port of Tampa, major shipping yard over there in the Port of Tampa, our students go over there and they get an opportunity to observe what's going on over there, how that port functions, and just how business is transacting throughout that aspect of it. But I'll be glad to share more details in the breakout room. And again, glad to be a part of this event this evening.
Great, thank you very much. All right, the Clearwater High School Cambridge ACE AICE International Diploma Program, RJ Denton, Assistant Principal.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having us tonight. Very excited to talk about our Cambridge ACE program. We are one of 3 Cambridge ACE programs in the district. We are for the mid-county schools. We're the magnet. Cambridge is an international diploma program, very similar to IB, except in my opinion, humble opinion, I think it's offers a little bit more in terms of flexibility. Specifically, the IB program that many people are accustomed to and kind of has that name value has a very strict prescription of courses, whereas Cambridge ACE, I like to compare it to IB to a 7-course meal prepared by a chef. Absolutely wonderful, but they pick the menu for you and put it out and you eat it, versus ACE Cambridge is more like a Vegas buffet. You get to go wherever you want, kind of pick a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and put it on your plate how you see. So fantastic opportunity. The number one thing I'd say is being that's an international diploma option, it is an elevated course of study. You are required to pass 7 college level tests within a 25-month period. So you have 3 years, either from 9th to 11th or from 10th to 12th grade to earn that. However, earning that ACE diploma does come with some significant benefits financially. An ACE diploma plus 100 hours of community service earns you a 100% Bright Future Scholarship, regardless of test scores or any of that other information that's normally required to achieve that. So we're very excited to offer those opportunities to all of our students, especially those in Central County, and encourage them on to college and career with that accelerated coursework. We do have a discovery night at Clearwater High School. You can hear more about the ACE program, and I'll go into much greater depth there on October 27th at 6 p.m. So like I said, discovery night at Clearwater High School, October 27th at 6 p.m. That's in our auditorium. We will have opportunities to shadow as well, like many of the schools do. If you're interested in shadowing and setting something up, either myself or our ACE coordinator, I'll be more than happy to coordinate that with you. I'm going to put my my name and email in the chat right now so that you can email me if you're interested in setting up a shadow opportunity. But we love our Cambridge ACE program, and we can't wait at the beginning of next school year to get into about half of the buildings at our new $57.5 million renovation. If you've been down Gulf to Bay, you've seen that happening. Incredible new state-of-the-art facility that should be ready to rock and roll by the 22-23 school year. We're very excited to step foot in that and get started. So thank you so much. I look forward to answering any questions in the breakout room. And like I said, hopefully we see you at the Discovery Night soon. And if your student wants to shadow, be more than happy to host them on our campus and have them look forward to the future and what's to come at Clearwater High. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Dunedin High School, the 3DE, DAP, and the Academies programs, Assistant Principal Christopher M. Settle.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much, Ms. Rosalo and Dunedin Middle PTA for the invitation to come and share a little bit about what we got going on here at Dunedin High School. Super excited to be here, and I want to thank Mr. Denton for making me hungry to talk about buffets and smorgasbords. I do want to share just a quick presentation. I promise it's not death by PowerPoint, but it'll be a quick death if it is one. So let's see here. Should be popping up. Has anything come up yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Well, you can see it, but I can't. Oh, there it is. All right. So yeah, sharing with you a couple of things. One is our district application programs, which is within ARC. That is our architecture, our robotics and construction. And also too, we have our fundamental program as well. These four, like I said, are district application programs, which sometimes can be confusing. Those are the ones that anyone not zoned Dunedin High School can be a part of and participate in. Also, too, we have many other in-house academies with our AVID, our cosmetology, which is we have brand new Ms. Ruth came in this year, last year, and we had 12 students actually not only complete the course and graduate as Dunedin High School, they also to receive their licenses, and 8 of those students are now currently employed as working in cosmetology. Super excited about what Ms. Ruth is doing there. Also, too, culinary is new with Ms. Vroman, Mr. Vroman coming on board last year. Our Navy Junior ROTC, which not only works with leadership and discipline, but also, too, they do a lot in the community as well, and our performing and visual arts. And then also, too, our 3DE program, which is brand new to us last year. It's an instructional model. It's not a program. You don't sign up for it or anything of that nature, but nevertheless, we have about 150 students, both in our 9th and 10th grade, that are participating in this program. And it's unique that it's with junior achievement, partnering with local organizations and also to international corporations and companies, and working on real life education, real life application, real world experience. And it's centered on entrepreneurship. And there's an opportunity also to receive certifications through that program. Super excited to have it here. With our ARC academies, we have 2 brand new instructors. Mr. Alway, who'd been with our program, retired last year. He is in Arizona right now, last I checked, and enjoying retirement with his wife. But actually, Laura Badron, who comes to us this year, has been actually a working architect. So she knows her way around architecture and architectural design. But she also, too, is a Dunedin graduate. So she's a former Falcon. And then Mr. Oster comes to us from P-Tech, has a construction background working with our construction students. And Mr. Smith in his 5th year working with our applied robotics program. Couple fairs next week at Tarpon Springs High School next Tuesday night. That will be the North County Fair. Everyone you see here will be participating in that. That's from Clearwater North. Then on the following Saturday, of course, is Largo High. And we'll be hosting our Discovery Night on Tuesday, December 7th, day that will be in infamy, I'm sure. And that's from 6 to 8 o'clock. So we'd love to have your families come and join us here on that Tuesday. And also, too, we've started our shadowing. Now, you've got a little QR code. If you want to scan that, I'll leave it up for just a moment. But that will take you straight to a form where you can fill that out with your students' interests, and then we pair you up with one of our students on campus that share the same interest, and they will spend half the day. It runs from about 7:40 to 10 a.m. With that student. They'll get a campus tour. They get a chance to sit in on their classes, but also to talk about those programs that they're interested in that the students participating in as well. So look forward to this meeting and talking to each one of you later on, and appreciate the opportunity again.
Great, thank you. All right, the Richard O. Jacobson Technical High School, Jeremy Johnson, 9th and 10th grade school counselor.
Actually, Miss Howard's going to present for us today.
Oh, okay, thank you. Go ahead.
It won't unmute.
I can see it flashing back to mute. Do you want to go out and come back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, we'll come back to you, okay?
We can hear you now. Oh well.
Okay, all right. Let's move ahead and give her a moment to get her voice correct there. Let's move on to Hollins High School, the Academy of Entertainment Arts, Cambridge ACE, the Academy of Culinary Arts. Nicole Holcomb, Assistant Principal.
Filling in for Ms. Holcomb, my name is Lucille Benjamin, the Program Coordinator. We have lots of our teachers here today, so if I can get presenter mode, I will put up our slides. Did you get the request? There we go. Thank you.
There you go.
Are you able to see that?
Nothing yet.
Okay. Stand by. There we go. Should be coming up momentarily.
Hello?
No.
It's thinking.
It's thinking, yes. Hello, I'm Lucille Benjamin. Nope, not the right one.
Come on, let me in.
Seems to be a lag, and it looks like because I have presenter, there's someone in the waiting room. Well, I'm here to share with you not one, but two, not two, but three programs. And we're going to start off with our Academy of Culinary Arts. Chef Ravish, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. I'm Chef Ravish, and I am one of the culinary instructors for our Culinary Academy. I partner with Chef Tara Bishop. Our program is a 4-year program. Our students start off in 9th grade and finish in 12th grade. They can earn 3 certifications that are recognized in the industry. They follow a natural progression from freshman year, learning safety and sanitation, to breakfast cookery, and that's all done with Chef T. And then when they come to me, they do nutrition. They learn soup, stocks, and sauces, potato, rice, grains. Everything is from scratch. Their junior year, they earn Serve Safe certification, which is really popular in the industry, and most managers in the food service industry have that. And their senior year is a capstone project and competitions, and the kids are cooking and loving life and having a great time. I think that's all I got.
Great. Thank you so much, Chef, for sharing. And we also have our Academy of Entertainment Arts.
Hi, my name is Michael Panetta. I teach in the Academy of Entertainment Arts. Within the Academy, we have 6 great programs. So there is 2D and 3D animation, which I teach, filmmaking, digital music, branding, design and photography, and gaming design. So we are the fusion of arts and technology. It is not drawing on a piece of paper. It is animating a 2D animated film. It is not snapping a good photo. It is creating a brand or acting as cinematographer in a film. So our art has technological purpose and career focus. And so that is pretty much what we're designed for in our beautiful state-of-the-art facility. So I hope you stay around for the breakout session. We have lots that we can talk about.
And likewise, we also have our 3rd program, the Cambridge ACE program, which offers students an opportunity to earn college credit. And because of our block scheduling, they do have an opportunity to do an accelerated program within 25 months. So they can start as early as 9th grade year with their ACE courses, of which they need 7 to graduate. If they earn their community service hours, students are eligible for the top tier of Florida Bright Futures Scholarship without having to worry about their ACT or SAT score components. Some other highlights of the program include that we're partnered with the University of Cambridge in England, and so that affords us an international view. I teach the Global Perspectives class, which is unique to the ACE course. It pairs up very well. We have other AP classes on our campus, as well as dual enrollment. So students tend to find a happy medium between doing the things that they love, arts and entertainment, cooking, as well as the academics. So I hope you'll join us for our breakout session where we can share more details. I've also provided a link in the chat area for our full-length tour of our campus. It's roughly about 20 minutes long because we have a very big campus and you get a chance to see the ins and outs. I hope you join us for any of our tours scheduled on Tuesday, our shadowing days on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, as well as our discovery night on November 11th. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you. All right, we'll move to Palm Harbor University High School International Baccalaureate. Yvette Striblin, Assistant Principal.
Good evening, and thank you for having us. As an international baccalaureate program, our mission is to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who help to create a better and more peaceful world through intercultural understanding and respect. That is, in the words of the IBO, our mission. And as an international program, our students do take 4 years of a world language. At PHU, we offer French or Spanish. Through those courses, they do study various countries that speak those languages with the goal of becoming a bilingual or multilingual individual. As an international program, we do focus on a global perspective within all of our curricular studies. And we also help to develop our students through what we call our learner profile. We have 10 main traits that our students work to develop over the course of their 4 years with us. And those are becoming inquirers, knowledgeable, thinkers, communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, risk takers, and being balanced and reflective. We are on a block schedule, and although Mr. Russell did share that we are a prescribed curriculum, it is a 9 through 12 program, and our students do follow a particular course sequence. We have some freedoms in regards to electives. We have one elective that students can choose their freshman year from any of our electives on our campus. In their sophomore year, they can choose from 2, and we do have a variety of electives that we offer in junior, senior year, from film to psychology. We also have a 1-year course in our junior year now instead of a 2-year course. Almost all except for one of our courses in their junior and senior year, when they actually become IB diploma year students, are 2-year courses. So they stay with the same teacher, and they get really deep into the curriculum and the depth of understanding for that coursework. And so we did make one of those courses a 1-year so that in their senior year, they can explore some more options in regards to electives. We are a rigorous program, an academic program. We have a mixture of pre-IB courses that students take in their freshman and sophomore year that are all at honors level. So that gives them a 0.5 addition to their weight of their GPA. They also take 1 AP course their freshman year, 2 AP courses their sophomore year, and their IB courses that, as I said, are over the course of 2 years in their junior, senior year. Also, in some situations, include the AP curriculum so that they have a little bit of an overlap there and have the opportunity to earn college credits. Our students typically can earn in upwards of 30 university credits when they graduate, and if they earn the IB diploma, which they can earn after taking their examinations at the end of their senior year, they can earn the Fulbright Futures without having the test requirements as long as they earn their IB diploma. We do require that students have Algebra 1 honors in order to apply, or the equivalent through the EOC. Students can and do, although it's sometimes we hear that there's people will say that you can't be an IB and have a life. That's not true. Yeah, that's like an old wives' tale. Students do have a balance. We have students that are involved in sports anywhere from football to swimming. We have students that are greatly involved in music. One of our students is the head of the band this year. We have students in art, we have students in theater, and one of the core elements in IB is to help students to serve their community and be active and creative. In our junior and senior year, this is called CAS, otherwise known as Creativity, Activity, and Service, and students work with a staff advisor to find different ways to serve in their community and think of different ways that they can be creative and active. All students have a faculty member in each of their grade level years that helps to advise and mentor them and checks in with them monthly. And they do have a diploma support class that they can use to work with their peers on their classwork, their projects, and to study together, similar to a college study group. And we do have a secretary and a counselor that is solely for our IB students. Along with that, we like to think of ourselves as a family or a community per se within the overall campus of PHU. And so we do have quite a bit of community building, from Friendsgiving to a coffee house that we have in the spring, and formal ceremonies like our junior pinning ceremony and our senior celebration. So if you'd like to hear more about us, join us November 30th. That's our discovery night, and shadowing is going to begin October 26th. And you can find out more information about how to sign up for that on our website. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we'll move back to the Richard O. Jacobson Technical High School. Miss Deborah Howard.
Hey, I seem to be in the waiting room. I don't see the screens. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see you and hear you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, I'm Debbie Howard, and I'm representing Richard O. Jacobson Technical High School. I'm going to see if I can share my screen. I am not seeing the request space.
Just a moment. Let me get to you.
Let me go on to say that we are the 2021 #1 new and emerging magnet school in the United States, named by the Magnet Schools of America. Although we are the Pinellas County's smallest high school with a maximum population of about 600 students. Okay, I don't know if I'm...
We're good, we can hear you.
You can hear me, okay. With about 600 students, we have 7 unique programs at Richard O. Jacobson. Commercial and digital art, construction technology, electricity, game and simulation programming, marine mechanics, nursing, and veterinary. In these programs, students receive industry certifications, and most of these courses are 90 minutes long. We have full academics, with all of our classes being taught at the honors level, with 90% of our students working at the honors level. We have tours. We don't have one-on-one shadowing. We have tours that is starting next, I believe it's next week. We have every month we have a tour. This tour has the parent and the student walking around the campus, seeing the programs, seeing what we have to offer. I wish I could show you pictures. But we have, for example, our commercial and digital art class. The students get industry certified in the Adobe suites. In construction and electricity, they get NC CER certifications. The game simulation and programming has an assortment of different certifications that they receive, and I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head. Marine mechanics gets the American Boating Association certification. Nursing, the students go on to get their LPN in their senior year. And veterinary has the certified vet assistant. Our veterinary program works with live animals, where we have horses, cattle, pigs, goats, bunnies, birds, and then we also have an agreement with Pinellas County Animal Services that we have dogs and cats each week that our students will pamper and then help them with some socialization before they get returned back to the animal services, with those animals getting adopted out to families. Let's see what else I can say, because I don't have my pictures. We are the Pinellas County, like I said, we are the smallest school in Pinellas County. We are also the newest school with state-of-the-art technology in every classroom. Every classroom has smart boards. Every student has computers. And we offer tutoring at lunch and then after school for our entire population of students. I hope to see you in the breakout room if I get there. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Howard. Thanks for sharing your sense of humor with us. Technology is always a good time.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And also, before we move on to our other Palm Harbor School, if there's anything specific you all wanted to share with us, with our students, or with anyone else who looks on our site, you already have my email. If you share something with me, another brochure, something else that you wish you could have shared tonight, please send it later. I will put it up, or we will put it up on the PTA website. All right, now we will move on to Palm Harbor University High School Center for Wellness and Medical Professionals, Assistant Principal Peggy Fowler.
Hi, good evening. I'm going to share my screen. So we do offer 6 certifications at the end of our program. When we started the program, or when I started the program as the new assistant principal 9 years ago, we had 1 track and 3 certifications. We have grown to 3 tracks and the 6 certifications that you are seeing before you. Students have the opportunity to earn up to the 6 certifications based off of the tracks that they take. So at the end of 3 to 4 years, they can earn the EKG, CNA, emergency medical responder, personal trainer base, which is our biotechnology, or our newest program, which is our pharmacy tech. Our traditional program, track 1, is a 4-year program. All freshmen come in taking health science, moving on to their sophomore year taking health science foundations, their junior year allied health, and then they have the opportunity in their senior year to pick one of the 4 different certifications, or like I said, some students will take all 4. Our second track, which is our biomedical sciences program, which is through Project Lead the Way. This focuses heavily on the behind the scenes piece of the medical program. Our students come in as 9th graders taking principles of biomedical science, 10th graders taking human body systems, and 11 taking medical interventions. This, in the 11th grade, they can actually sit for certification. So this is a good program if students are looking to go and do some kind of early college, because they can actually certify in their 3rd year, and that is as a biotech assistant. And our last program, which is our newest program, this is our 3rd track. It was added in 3 years ago. Our first students will sit for certification next year. It's our pharmacy technician program. It is a 4-year program. The first year they take 1 class. The following 3 years, they are double blocked in order to take up to 7 classes. And in their senior year, they can graduate with their pharmacy technician. Basically, same as Ms. Strivelin was saying, we are starting shadowing in the next couple of weeks. We are almost at capacity right now. It is a popular program to shadow. So if you are interested, please call. My secretary's name is Mrs. Mafucci, and she can set you up. In addition, we will have our discovery night on November 30th. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, I believe I now have not missed anyone or left anyone out. I know we switched order a few times. Thank you all so much for your patience. Thank you all so much for being here again tonight. Families, students, parents, this is your time. If you've not already, please go ahead and type into the chat so that you can be assigned to one of the classrooms.
Can you show the slide, please? Dion?
Yes, yeah. I'm trying to.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and open the rooms for the presenters. I've already pre-assigned the presenters, so I'm going to open them, and that's probably going to pull them out of the meeting, okay?
Thank you.